One Piece's #1 Buggy believer is back with an updated deck list to bring to locals. Rather than just clowning around against red decks, Alto is going against some popular decks he's seeing pop up in OP10. If you're tired of being the clown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Card Kondini.
Alright y'all, so we are back on the Buggy and he is doing amazing in the current meta in OP10. So he has some really good matchups, I think. I think that he does obviously really well into the rush meta, so any sort of red decks. He does pretty well into Blackbeard as well because of the fact that if they're using their leader ability, we get to bust out this Buggy on curve. So when I say on curve, I obviously mean our leader ability curve, which is our 5 Dawn turn. And then they just don't have any sort of answer to this. So this is a really strong card because one, when it bounces back into deck versus into hand. And then two, obviously, because it's just a 10k a 10 cost 12k power, which is just pretty absurd. So I updated the deck list to reflect more of what we can currently play in the OP10 meta. We had gotten rid of one of the cards that is currently not available in the US. I'll go ahead and show it up here, but it is the Croc. It is one of the promo Crocs. Really good card. But with that being said, we do have the option to play out this Alvida in its place, which honestly, I kind of like this card more than this Croc. Yes, this Croc can bottom deck some cards, especially with like low cost blockers being so prevalent in the meta. It is kind of nice, but with that being said, this Alvida kind of keeps our board healthy in order for us to play out this 10 cost Buggy at later turns. So if you're not familiar with how this card works, on KO you're able to play 1/5 cost or lower character. Other than Alvida, that is a cross guild, which luckily is the majority of our deck, right? So we have things like our Das Bones. We can even play some of our 2Ks like Kabaji or Moji. And then yeah, obviously the 7 cost Buggy is just a really strong card, especially into rush decks. So it's really great that we are able to play this card out and no 3 or 4 cost characters can attack, as long as we have a cross guild leader or Buggy. Yeah, pretty good. I do run 3 of the Love beams, and I'm kind of testing this out just because I kind of like the 2 cost blocker. Let's see, cross guild, the Richie. Just because of those like kind of like dire situations where we don't have anything to play out with like our crocodile, we can have a 3 character swing in the sense where we play out the crocodile, we play out the Moji, we search for the Richie and able to play it out. And then not just that, we have 3 bodies, one of them being a blocker. So really good. Yeah, this is kind of what we're currently running, and honestly, I think it does pretty okay into the current meta. I know that like purple Luffy is still really strong. You know, it does obviously really well into Dofi, which has turned out to be really strong even after the bans. And then because of the fact that these cards are like 5 costs and 7 costs, it gets a little weird for removal decks like Lucci. So they won't be able to easily get rid of cards. Yeah, overall pretty good. A lot of fun, and honestly pretty meta, I think. Maybe I'm just a hardcore coper, but with that being said, he is my favorite character in the show, so I have to represent him. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the matches, y'all. All right, everybody, we are back on the buggy, but this time we are going against the Marshall D Teach. We're going to be trying to play against a couple different decks today. We'll go ahead and enter in here. All right, they do a bit of a search here. It's fine. We can attack 6 into this. Go ahead and end turn. Let's see if they use their leader ability on our 5 dawn turn. I'm hoping not, but we'll go ahead and resolve this one. They put out the Burgess. They don't use their leader ability. Interesting. Okay, so we can go ahead and do this, which is pretty good for us, obviously. Here, into this. We can select 1 card to trash. We'll trash our Searcher. And we'll go ahead and attack 5. It's going to be tough for them to get rid of this 7 cost, so we'll go ahead and enter in there. We don't have much counter, which is a bit of an issue, but hopefully we can outpace them. They're going to do a search here. We want to keep this just so they can attack with their Burgesses. Burgess is going to be really important here. Alright, they get a Van Augur. If they... yeah, play out a Van Augur. Alright, and they don't use leader ability, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and trash 1. See, we're at 7. Yeah, that's fine. We could go ahead and trash this Marguerite. We can do here. Let's think. We'll do this. And then we'll do this. Yeah. 1 card to trash. We'll go ahead and trash a 1k here. We'll go ahead and attack 5. We'll attack 7. Is it worth? Yeah, it's worth. 7. They take. And we'll go ahead and end turn. So ideally we want to counter out a 1. I'm assuming that they're going to try and get rid of this Buggy here. Alright, they're doing a search. Let's see if they get a liberation here, then we might be in trouble. They grab another Burgess. Okay. We want to get rid of this. I'm pretty sure they won't defend. Alright, there's the 3 cost. They use a Shigan. It's fine. Seven, we can resolve it. And then we'll give a 1 here. Alright, and they put out a blocker, which is fine. They don't use leader ability again. Pretty good for us. Let's see. I do want a bit of Dawn to play with here. Let's think. And it would be nice to get another Buggy out. This is at 7. Let's attack 6 to life. You take. Go ahead and trash 1. We'll trash Mihawk. Go double up here. Do 7 in life. We'll do another 7. And we could do a 9. They're gonna be at 10 Don? That's fine. Okay, let's enter in there. They haven't leader ability, which is kind of interesting. I'm expecting a 10 cost Blackbeard here. If so, then we pretty much win. Alright, they're doing searches, so no 10 cost Blackbeard. They pitch a liberation. We can resolve this. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. Alright, they're searching. I'm gonna resolve that one. And then 7 if they want to attack into here. Oh, we can resolve that. And then probably a 2 cost blocker. All right. So, I think they got black hold. We got black hold here, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's see. Let's attack. I mean, we have 3 attackers. We should be able to get this. 9. You take. There it is. Yeah, they had the 10. They did have the 10 cost Blackbeard, but they opted to not play it and go wide instead. So, kind of interesting. I know that they're pretty scared of using their leader ability because they don't want to see this 10 cost Buggy on a 5 Dawn turn. But yeah, in combination with like this Buggy and having to allocate resources in order to get rid of it, really messes up their game plan, along with the ability not to use leader ability. Because if they can't use leader ability, then we get to cheat out things like Crocodile or like this Buggy plus a Mihawk. So overall, really good. GG. All right, we are going against the Zoro here. We're going to be going first. Not the best. Okay. A little bit better. We'll go ahead and play this out. We will grab ourselves a Mihawk. Actually, is Mihawk better? Yeah, we'll grab a Mihawk. We'll enter in there. They play out a Searcher, plus they play this 1 cost Buggy. I haven't seen this Buggy used before, at least not in this Zoro deck. Alright, we got ourselves. We'll attack a 5. And then we'll go ahead and play out this end turn. Alright, on our 5 down turn, we're probably going to do Croc and Dot's Bones. We'll see though. We'll go no blocker, resolve it. Maybe they play out the Chopper here. Yeah. And they got 1 Dawn up. Okay. So, I think it's okay to go ahead and do this. We will go trash you, play out you, play out you. 1 card to trash here. Let's see. We do need to kind of dig a little bit further for our... I think it's okay to get rid of this. I'm going to attack 5 into 4 here. And we'll go ahead and end turn. Alright, they're bumping up their characters. Let's see what they do. It'd be ideal if they swung a 6 here. Just so we could counter out of it, and then probably the Tony Chopper. Alright, they get rid of 1, that's fine. Swinging a 6, we'll counter out of this one. No blocker. 2k, resolve. Swing in another 6, we will block this one. Alright. So we have 7. We'll go ahead and do this first. We'll grab this. Then we don't really have to worry about these guys. So let's go ahead and trash 1 card. We'll trash 1 Mihawk. And we will play out our Buggy.
That's nasty.
1 card to trash here. We'll probably get rid of the Marguerite here. Alright, so we have a blocker. Pretty good. We could go ahead and attack 6 here. Give us a 2k, take a life, take a life. We'll go ahead and attack another 6. I wonder how many mulguns they run. They play out the blocker chop. And we'll go ahead and end turn there. Hopefully they don't have another mulgun. I don't think I missed any of those. If they attack into life, we'll just take it here. It's fine. Alright, the bump of the 6. Maybe they start swinging with these lower cost characters, and that's completely fine. Yep, there's a mulgun. Oh, they definitely chose the wrong one, I think. Wait, is this 4,000, 2,000 less? Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. There's 7. We'll go ahead and resolve this one. Six, we'll resolve it. And the 2. Okay, and let's see. Resolve. Okay. So let's see here. I definitely do think that we should probably get rid of this one. We're at 9 Dawn. So I think leaving 2 up is okay. We'll go ahead and trash 1 card. And we'll go wide again. And we'll leave 2 up, as mentioned previously. Go ahead and attack here. They save it. We'll go ahead and go here. What does this do? Okay. And then we'll go ahead and attack 1 more here. Let's see. Probably block. Alright, we'll end turn there. There's the Maki now. Get 3,000. They're running low on resources though. We can resolve this one. Maybe they're going to try and go for game. We'll see. The 7. We probably won't give this one. We'll do this right here. 2 and a 1. And then we'll use this. And get to draw a card, resolve it. Alright. So, let's see. Play this out first. Get a quick peek here. We can grab the Galdino. We can return that chopper and just attack into this board. But I think we kind of need a blocker here. So I'll deploy you over him. Alright, we'll grab another 2K. We'll trash 1 card. Here. We'll go ahead and attack 6 here. Shouldn't be able to defend. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, slash ability. Okay. That fucking sucks. We'll attack you. Surely he's not slash, right? Special. Attack here. Line turn. Let's see. Hopefully they just go wide, and then that way we can just slam into them next turn. I know that this deck doesn't run too much counter. If they want to use Mulgun, then we should be able to counter out at least one of them. I'm surprised that they used their Makino for that last turn. Go ahead and resolve this one. See what they do with 4 here. Another chop. Play out the duck. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack 7. Attack 9. Okay, they take. Should be able to attack 9 here. They take. $10. And then the 12. There it is. GG. Pretty good. We did a good job of staving them off until we got our Buggy here, which really put a damper on their plans. But overall, pretty scary, but overall pretty good. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, we are going against a Gecko Moria, which is a lot spicier this time around because they don't have the 8-cost Gecko Moria, which isn't like the strongest in this deck. But with that being said, it'll still be pretty interesting, I think. We'll go ahead and play out Buggy Searcher. We'll go ahead and grab Galdino. We'll play out a Galdino. We will grab ourselves a Dawes Bones and we'll enter in there. They're gonna attack the 6. We're probably gonna have to resolve this one. Okay. 1 card of trash. We will trash you. And we'll resolve that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll try our best to starve them out. Here we'll play the Galdino. We will grab another 2K, turn those cards, and then go ahead and play you out. And then we'll attack in 5. We'll enter in there. I don't know if they play a lot of top end cards. It'll be interesting to see. We'll counter out 1 here with Moji. See who they cheat out. Oh, okay, with a little double attack. We'll go no blocker. Resolve. And then they swing in with, we'll do that. Oh, okay, we got way too many of these. So we'll go ahead and trash you. Play out you.
That's nasty.
And we'll go here. We'll swing 6. And we'll enter in there. Let's see, they are at 7, Dawn. Not too stressed out. Unless they get rid of our Buggy, which would be unfortunate, but... Okay, 3 costs, minus. It's fine, we could do it again. And do they run like what, a Shigon? Because this is still at 3. It's gonna cost quite a bit to get rid of this. Okay, they use, okay, Tempest Kick, a classic. We can resolve this one. Absalom, Okay. Resolve. And then a 5. We can resolve this as well. Actually, probably shouldn't let this one through. And then the 6, we'll resolve that one. Alright, I don't know if 10 cost Buggy is going to be super strong here. So we could go ahead and trash him for now. And we'll go ahead and play out our Buggy.
That's nasty.
Another one here. Let's see. Let's attack in the 5. Let's attack in the 7. And then we'll go ahead and play out this. And we'll enter in there. One card to trash. Alright, we will trash you. Alright. So let's go ahead and attack into 7. Okay. Sink. We'll do 8 here. They take. We'll do an 8 here. There it is. Hey, we did it. I was a little scared there, to be honest, but all the removal was fucking annoying. But yeah, not bad. We were a little scared. I mean, when they got rid of 2 of our buggies and then also we didn't attack in the board, probably a mistake, to be honest. Just knowing that they had removal. But we ended up getting the dub anyway. So yeah, GG. All right, we are going against Shanks, one of the stronger decks to come out in this meta. We'll go ahead and keep. Well, after mulliganing, we'll go ahead and grab a 2K here. Actually, is the 2K the way to go? We'll grab this, actually. We'll end turn there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play this out. We'll grab ourselves a... We'll grab this, and then we'll play out you, and grab an Alvita, and then we'll go ahead and swing 6. Maybe they stake here? Alright, no, they're planning to use some counter. Oh, they give us a 2K and use the leader ability. Alright, we'll go ahead and enter in there. Alright, they play out the Sanji. We can go ahead and resolve this one. We'll do this. Trash 1 card. I think we'll go ahead and trash 1 buggy to play out our buggy. And
That's
play out our
nasty.
Alvita. Unfortunately, they're just going to use leader ability here, but we're okay with that. We'll go ahead and end turn. Okay, they play out the Luffy. 6. We will counter, and then we'll take this next one. We're going to be at 7 next turn. So I think the move might just be to use these guys and then swing in here. Let's try and bait out the... So we'll get rid of Love Beam. Probably Marguerite. And then we'll go ahead and play out you. And you. We'll go ahead and attack in here. Alright, they use that. Alright, we'll end turn there. Let's see, they are at 8 down. We might be seeing a relay play here. Alright, they use Divine Departure. I'm gonna resolve it. And they won't be able to attack in here. Two life, we're in a bit of a situation here, obviously, just because of the Shanks. Oh, they don't know. Alright, so I think since we're at 9, we'll probably do this first. We'll grab another 2K. And I think it's okay to go wide and just attack. We'll trash 1. Ooh, it's a tough call. We'll probably get rid of our big Buggy, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and play out here. And then 1 card to trash. We'll trash the Marguerite. We'll go ahead and attack 6. It's fine. We'll go ahead and attack 5. And we'll attack the 7. Alright, we'll end turn there. I want to use this Love Beam. You probably shouldn't let this one go. I think it's okay to use the Love Beam here. Okay. So they're gonna have to do something similarly. Is this a rested character? I don't want to... Interesting. So let's go ahead and trash 1 card. We're gonna need a blocker, so we'll do this. Put that back into deck. We gotta leave 3 up. Oh, okay. They stopped. They said GG. All right. Well, pretty good. I mean, they didn't have that much counter up here. And I'm assuming like they just didn't know how to deal with this buggy, and that's completely fine. You don't see too many buggies out here in these mean streets, so GG, my friend. Okay, we got purple Luffy up here. Pretty good. I think we'll go ahead and keep this in. All right, we're going second, so we'll go ahead and do our search. We will grab ourselves. Since this is only, we won't be able to grab this. Let's go ahead and grab a 2K. Yeah, it's fine. Return. And then we'll play with the Galadino. We'll grab ourselves a big buggy. We'll go ahead and end turn there. They're probably gonna ramp in Zoro. Oh no, they just swinging. Okay. Huh, interesting. Swinging the 9 will resolve it. We don't have too much to play here. So I think we just pressure them. We'll do 5. They take. We'll do 6. And we'll enter in there. They're going to be a little hesitant to use leader ability. We can resolve that one. Play out with 5. They play out the Sanji. It's fine. So, let's see. We'll go ahead and attack 6 here. They counter. We'll go ahead and trash 1 big buggy for... Let's see. Will it be more prevalent to go wide? I think this is fine.
That's nasty.
1 card to trash. We will trash our searcher here. And we'll go ahead and end turn. They don't have that much removal, so honestly, it would probably have been better if we just got rid of this big buggy. Or this 7-cost buggy. I'm expecting maybe a Luffy Taro here. Okay, we got Sanji. It's fine. They're gonna attack 6 to life. Do we want to use this? We get 2K out of this. I think that's fine. Resolve. If they attack 7 here, then we'll take it. Resolve. Okay. So I think it's okay to do this again. Here we can attack 6 light. $2K out. We'll attack 7 here. Give us another 2. They give us 2 1s. All right. Pretty good. We'll go ahead and end turn there. I would like to protect this Mihawk. So if they're swinging to life, I'm okay to take. Let's see what they play out though. We can resolve this one. We'll go ahead and 2K out here. For this one, we'll probably use this. Resolve. Then maybe a Big Mom. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So we're at 10. We'll first of all trash here. For you. And let's see if they're willing to give up cards here. 7. Okay, we'll go ahead. I think 7 of life would make more sense. 7 of life, they have 4. We'll do it here. We'll just see. Get cards out of hand. It's fine. Oh, they give. Interesting. We'll go ahead and attack 5. Then we will trash 1 card. I mean, Love Beam, we won't be able to play it, so might as well just do this. And we'll end turn. It's a bit of a race now. And honestly, we're in a pretty good spot. Alright, they play out Luffy Taro. They won't be able to attack with his Zoro, which is pretty good. They ramp. We'll counter at 1. And they play out the Nami. Okay. So this won't be able to attack, which is pretty good. I think honestly we just pressure them, right? Hopefully they have no Dawn up. So if we do 9 here. We should be able to win this turn. We'll do 7 just to suss out the water. Okay, which means that a 9 should go through here. And then if we stack everything on the Buggerino, 18 should be game. Should be game. We'll see. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Let's give him the GG. There it is. And the quick disconnect. All right. So it looked pretty solid. Let's see. They could have gotten out of the 7. Or maybe this came later. No, they shouldn't have been able to because that came off of life. So yeah, the 7, the 9. Pretty good. I think just getting rid of that Big Mom really put him in a spiral. But yeah, GG. Didn't have to worry too much about some of these lower cost attackers. So like these were the 2 cards I was primarily worried about. Especially if they were able to play this on curve. We wanted to make sure that our Buggy was able to stop these and then kind of slow their tempo in terms of like playing out this Luffy Taro. But yeah, overall, GG. Catch you later, y'all.